Welcome back. Today I'm going to show you some of the projects I've been working on in the last month as part of my goal to collect a shulker box of every item in the game. In this episode I'll be expanding and repurposing my sugarcane farm, upgrading my iron farm, and building a copper door oxidation farm. So far in version 1.21, Mojang has added 2 new craftable banner patterns and 8 new explorer map variants. Each banner pattern requires a single piece of paper, and each map type uses 8. So, to fill a shulker box of these items, I need to collect 110,000 sugarcane, equating to about 64 shulker boxes. Due to the size of the current farm, it's just not practical to let it run hours on end, so instead I've repurposed it into a cactus and cactus flower farm, completing another item from the list. Meanwhile, I've built a new sugarcane farm nearby. The farm is based on a design from Mango with modifications to improve the minecart launch system. Instead of using a single dispenser, multiple dispensers are used to launch the hopper minecarts all at once. This reduces the startup time at the cost of needing to pre-fill containers with hopper minecarts. Once the flying machines reach the end, the minecarts are released one by one into an unloader. Here the sugarcane and minecarts are split, and the sugarcane is directed into shulker box loaders, and the minecarts are sent back to the start to refill the dispensers. A full harvest will yield 7,000 items, but sugarcane isn't the only item we'll need in bulk. The new maps require compasses, which in turn require iron, and there's an iron farm in the spawn chunks that's provided iron for the last 3 years at a very slow rate. But today, for the first time, the stockpile has finally run out, so it's time to tear it down and build a faster farm. With enough iron, sugarcane, and a generous stockpile of 300,000 redstone from an old stack and raid farm, the final step is to travel to some villages and collect and craft the new explorer maps. In my experience, there are 2 good sources of copper, one from mining out trial chambers and the other from a good drowned farm. This is important as Mojang are continuously adding new copper blocks, and one such block is the copper door, which comes with 8 new variants. This simple farm allows the players to place doors, and over time the doors slowly oxidize with the nearby copper blocks. Once the doors are oxidized, a flying machine breaks the doors, and water will push the items into a channel for easy collection. As you can expect, this farm is quite slow to oxidize, so I kept it chunk loaded while working on various other projects. Using some honeycomb from a large bee farm to obtain the wax door variants, we now have everything we need to close off this video. And I'm back at the vault, which means it's time to place all the newly collected items. But first, in version 1.21, new tough block variants were introduced. So I've gone ahead and crafted all 13 of the new tough blocks, mined using my tunnel bore machine. This brings the number of new items collected in this episode to 32, and brings the total number of items collected to 1,322. Once again, it's time to think about what items to farm next, so here's a sneak peek of what is left to collect. So if you've enjoyed and want to follow me on my journey to collect a shulker box of every item in the game, then please like and subscribe, and then I'll see you next time.